So we have been on the road maybe 5 minutes and I'm already stressed. Well, we're almost at an interstate, so now we had to make a U-turn, come back to approach this gas station here. Well, we pull in and now it looks like it might be a little tight to get back out. There's just a lot of traffic. Yeah, it's a little complicated, but Tony said, I got this, I got this. We'll see how that one goes. It might take us a while to weave our way through on out of here, but right now we're getting some good diesel for only $3.29 a gallon. So, yay.
I'm getting ready to go see if the Red Rock Canyon actually does the Junior Ranger program, just like all of the other ones.
Cool.
And also we're here to hike, and that guy's biking.
Okay, so we pulled in and they do have additional parking, which is meant for buses and RVs. Comes in very handy. Right now we're the only large oversized vehicle parked here. And this is the view right from the parking lot. So we're going to cross over, go into the visitor center and have Landon do his ranger assignment before we're going into the park.
If they do it.
If they do it, let's see. Landon is already working on his assignment. Want to show you. He got his 2 stamps from Red Rock Canyon. He also received his badge for Junior Rangers. I picked up a visitor's guide because this is, what, a 30-minute drive through the canyon.
13 miles.
Okay, it's 13 miles. And you can easily take that trip in your RV. The roads are good enough. Okay, so can't wait to see the area. So far it's been beautiful just walking in here. Landon is doing his assignments. He is right over here. So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. Even though they told us at the visitor center that it's no problem to take the RV through the park, yes, it was a problem. Well, the problem was that there were so many people visiting Red Rock State Park during that time, and there were so many tourists just flocking to it, and tons of these pink Jeeps coming from Vegas that was kind of like a tour. They just parked all over the place, and unfortunately they did park in the parking spaces that were actually meant for RVs and oversized vehicles. So with that, we had no choice. We couldn't pull in anywhere. There was absolutely no parking, so we said, forget this. We're just gonna drive the 13 miles through the park and just find a campground instead, and then try it the next morning. Well, good thing is that there's a campground only 2 miles down the road. It is called Red Rock Campground. It is first come, first serve, and I'm glad we left around 2 o'clock and just decided to go straight there to see if there's a spot open. Thankfully, there were 2 spots still available, so we pulled up to the one. Now, as I said, it is first come, first serve, and it also is dry camping only. It cost about $10 per night, and that's what we did. So it was actually kind of cool. It's a very nice area. So we stayed overnight, dry camped, got some good rest, and the next morning around 8, we packed everything up because here's what we planned. We were going to drive just up to the visitor center, over to the oversized, you know, that big parking lot, and park Journey right there for the time being. The good thing is too, right there was really good internet connection, and I needed that in order for me to homeschool Landon. We took that opportunity and sat there for about an hour, knocked out a couple of classes, and disconnected the Jeep, then went into the park and discovered everything, and we're finally able to park in all the different various spots that we weren't able to park the day before. So there are two trails leading off to the left. One is quite a long hike. It's over 10 miles, and it's a difficult grade. It's called the Grand Circle. The other one is the Calico 2, which is only 0.9 miles. But we are going off to our right, and we're taking that trail down there. So I'm not quite sure how long this trail is. So let's continue hiking. This is one of our steeper and more rugged climbs that we have done. Got to be really, really careful. You can very easily trip, but it's gorgeous around here. It's kind of chilly since we are at higher elevation, but you stay active and you don't even feel it. I got 2 layers on, but yeah, still good. Make sure to bring lots of water when you're going on a hike.
Did you know that this whole entire valley used to be a vast ocean? It is now a desert, but it's really amazing to know that this all used to be a tropical ocean.
This is day 2 at Red Rocks, right outside of Vegas. Yesterday we were in our RV and we noticed oversized vehicles. Not a good idea. So what we decided to do instead, set up at the campground nearby, which is called Red Rocks Campground. It's dry camping, $10 a night. Got some rest and took off just in the Jeep today to go on this hike. So we just climbed up some of those rocks to get on higher elevation, to really get a feel of the colors around here and the rock formations. Landon is over there. I'm already out of breath. Tony's up here. So the climb continues. So I just climbed a little bit up those rocks and realized I am terrified of heights. Absolutely terrified. So the guys are going further back up, and I'm taking a break. Having a backpack on too, it has thrown my balance off, and there's certain parts on the rock that you don't really have a ledge to put your feet on, and you just grab it onto the rock itself, and you just hope that you find another spot that will support you and get you back down. I don't have a problem going up. The thing is going back down. So they're up there. But yeah, it's definitely worth making the trip. But for the people that are afraid of heights, yeah, be careful. We learned of several different animals that live here in the desert. One of them I thought was kind of cool. It is the desert tortoise. The desert tortoise has a really unique way of staying hydrated, especially through the intensive heat during the summer. What it does is it collects the urine, it recycles it in the bladder, and it regenerates. So the urine constantly regenerates within the body, keeping the tortoise hydrated. They do say don't startle that animal, don't get too close to it, because if it does get frightened, it tends to urinate, ultimately affecting the tortoise, because now the chance of hydrating is very, very high. So just admire that animal from a distance, take your pictures, but yeah, don't get too close to it. Okay. He has to go up there. Hello. All right. So we got a little over a mile left on Calico Tank Trail. So it's the moderate trail, not too difficult. Hi. It is really amazing. The colors pop. They really pop. Also, first hike that I said, oh my gosh, can't wait to make it to the end because I got to pee. Normally I take care of that, but I drank an extra cup of coffee before we left, and I shouldn't have done that, but I was dead tired. Now it's getting sandy.
Yeah.
Huh. Just like the last one we were on, the Valley of Fire.
Yeah.
And it's opening up right here.
No, we didn't really hike anything there.
Well, we did. It just wasn't in, up and down like we're doing here. But this is beautiful. I'm gonna let you guys pass. My goodness, I can't wait to show you this. Oh, what is this? That is amazing. They're just all lined up. Wow. Oh. Look at how that's all stacked. Wow. That is so cool. Right?
Yeah. I wonder how many hikers stacked all those rocks, which was like 1 or 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, I don't know. Should we stack one too?
Yeah. Mickey is now stacking her trail rocks like the other hikers have done previously, the ones that hiked down this trail. This trail is only, I think, 1.1 miles. Moderate trail down at Red Rock Canyon National Park. We just got done climbing up one of the mountains, me and Landon, to the top. Got some really good pictures. And she is now marking our presence on the trail.
It's a great hike so far. Lots of climbing, some sand, great views. It's awesome. Love it. Now we're going to have to make it through the red rocks. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to tape a little bit just so you can see that, yeah, you definitely have to climb here. Nothing is comfortable and easy to maneuver. So get your good hiking shoes on and tackle this one. Whoa. Wow. I didn't think about that. But I don't know if I can drink wine and do this. Or maybe I can. Wine and cheese. Wow. Well, all I have is water and sandwiches. So, well, next time I will definitely improve. This trail is insane. Okay. Now there are little steps built in there to take you up to the peak. Awesome. So we decided to stop right here. Perfect place for lunch. Right?
Definitely.
This is fun.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find my part.
Like this guy said, better than a restaurant.
I love their idea where they brought wine.
I know. And a picnic blanket. Nice. So we stopped here and had some lunch. And we're deciding, instead of going further up the trail, that we're going to go and return back to base and head on over to the next area that is way off there in the distance. There is another hiking trail that we want to go on. It's called Petroglyph Trail. So we don't want to wear ourselves out. Well, let's go. We just came around the bend, and with that, back on a regular trail. This right here will wrap up Calico Tank Trail. It was a lot of fun. So glad we're done. The majority of this hike, I had to pee. I've never been that happy to see a composting toilet. So, I feel better now. And we're getting ready to go on our second hike for the day, Petroglyph Canyon.
That means it has rained.
Okay, so now we are on our second hike for the day. Now we are hiking Petroglyph Trail. We parked down there and we're getting ready to climb this mountain here. All right. I can feel my glutes already. This is a good one. Once I overcome my fear of heights, I would love to tackle that and just climb a mountain. How awesome. This area here opens up and it is now enclosed for nobody to enter. But back here, you see some of those caves that were used for shelter. And you still see a couple of petroglyphs in here, but we're still in search of that whole petroglyph. We're still in search of the petroglyph wall. But so far, yeah, scenery again. I don't know. I don't even have words. It's just gorgeous. This hike is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Not as dangerous as the one that we went on earlier, because here it is quite a climb or a decline, but it's okay. It's not that bad. I do feel safer here. And notice that the colors keep changing the further we go down this trail. We came across a lot of yellow, a lot of red tones, and now we are in the brown tones. So, and the vegetation is starting to get thicker. But again, lots of crevices here for people to take shelter. Getting ready to hook back up because we're getting ready to take off for Mount Charleston, about 20 miles away from here, to settle for the night. So we had a full day of hiking. We're pretty whooped. So it's time to wrap it up and find our next spot for the night. We're pretty worn out. Just fixed some coffee. We got some music going to pump ourselves back up because we are heading to the mountain. Which one? Mount Charleston. Here we go. Woo! Or so we thought. Turned out we kept on going that night. We were already in the RV. Somehow, after drinking a ton of coffee and being pumped up, we thought, well, let's just keep going. And we went till we got to Death Valley in California. Now, I'm telling you, whoever made this trip before, you know that's no joke. That is no joke to maneuver your way around the mountains to get to the valley. We did in a 40-foot RV towing a Jeep at nighttime. After we had already done all of this stuff, all the hiking, all day. But yeah, we're crazy. And we were determined. We were actually really looking forward to the Death Valley, so we just pushed on through. Okay, so this will wrap up this episode. So now you know, next time you can check it out and you will find us in Death Valley. One other thing I wanted to bring up too, and I mentioned it a couple of episodes prior to this one, I do have that travel blog. So if you want to follow all our crazy adventures, just subscribe to it or just check it out. It is at mickey-carter.travelerspoint.com. And if you subscribe to it, you will automatically get any kind of updates and just see what we're up to. All right, till then, see you later.